Alright, so again, my name is Joshua. I do represent Group 4. Our topic was the big data revolution. What is it? Big data is defined decade-long explosion of digital information, much of it personal, that has become available to companies and governments. High volume, high velocity, and or high variety information assets that demand cost-effective, innovative forms of information processing that enable enhanced insight, decision-making, and process automation. Extremely large data sets that may be analyzed computerly to reveal patterns, trends, and associations, especially related to human behavior and interactions. What is big data? All right, it's a batch of real-time, velocity, near time. Okay, structure, semi-unstructured, variety, volume, terabytes, transactions, tables. Types of data. Structure. It refers to information with a high degree of organization. For an example, enterprise resources planning, backup storage for large volumes of data. Semi-structured is information that doesn't reside in a relational database, but that does have some organization properties that make it easier to analyze. Example, XML or JSON documents. And unstructured is data that is not contained in a database or some other type of data structure. For example, Facebook, YouTube, and web chats. These are your social medias. Where does it come from? 90% of big data is through use of social media. And again, your social media outlets are Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. Who uses big data? Banking sources, education, government, healthcare providers, retail and manufacturing companies. How Netflix uses big data. Okay, and as you can see at the top, we're showing the House of Cards. The success of House of Cards is no accident. Netflix knew exactly what millions of their consumers were watching. This data show how popular Fincher's work was and Kevin Spacey's fan base. Netflix has such a vast amount of information before producing the House of Cards that made it successful before it was even produced. How big data is used to target pregnancies? Big data helps target and detect pregnancies. Target was using big data to predict when women were expecting. When more lotions were being sold, it was a significant sign that more women were pregnant. This data also showed what couples were buying prior to their pregnancies. And this topic was also a part of the NPR interview that we also discussed in our previous discussion. How Google tracks the flu. Google stores all their research, their researchers. Their database shows previous searches on the flu for certain regions of America. Google is able to identify when outbreaks are occurring in real time. Unlike center or control disease, it takes them up to 2 weeks. Wow. Why is big data so important? The significance of big data isn't on how much data you have, but what is done with it. Big data enables individuals to further analyze and find sources to their answers. These answers can include the following: cost reduction, time reduction, new product development, smart decision making. Combining big data and high-power analytics. When combining big data and high-power analytics, the following business tasks can be accomplished: determine the root cause of failures, issues, and detect in near real time. Recalculating entire risk portfolios in minutes. Detecting fraudulent behavior before it affects your organization. And the benefits of it. It studied massive data about people, stings interactions, social, personal, commercial uses, 360-degree view of customers and clients, creates downstream customer value, strong value proposition, and the challenges that we face with big data. The data availability, regulations on assessing data, ethic issues, privacy issues, data compromise, loss of control on how data collected and used, and some of the security concerns that we have: unauthorized access to personal information, unauthorized disclosure and disruption of information, unauthorized modification and inspection of information, unauthorized inspection, recording, and destruction of information. And this is a big one, those who are watching. This is a big one because information is compromised every day of our lives, and these are some of the concerns that we do have. And these are our references. And if you have any questions, we do have some questions, so just look over the questions and take a brief moment to answer those for us. Thank you.